Hello everybody. Welcome to what is essentially going to be a series of tutorials on making SWEPs for Garry's mod. Now, this series, at least right now, this episode, is going to be focusing on people who have absolutely no knowledge, no experience, no nothing on how to do this. So, if you already, what we're covering in this video is getting the tools for the job and setting them up. So if you already have your text editor and you have the game and you can already type like hello world and stuff like that, then you can skip this one. But for everybody else, what we are going to do is we are going to get a text editor to write your programming in. A text editor is basically a more advanced version of something like Notepad, where you could actually write programs into this, except it would be a very terrible idea. I don't think anybody would recommend it in regular Notepad. So we're going to need something a little bit better. Now, there's a bunch of programs out there. If you already have one like Notepad++ or something else like that, that's great. You can use that. I know Notepad++ has a GMod syntax already for it. I know you can get a syntax upgrade for it. But say that you don't have anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to install and put a package into Sublime. Sublime is a text program that I like to use, but again, you can use whatever you want. But if you don't know what to use or have nothing or no idea, then we're going to use Sublime. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go, and by the way, I will put all the links in the description so you don't have to search them yourself. And you could do it with me if you want right now, but anyway, go to Sublime. Download for Windows. It's downloading, you can see that. When you get in there, make sure to run the setup and get it installed, stuff like that, all that fun stuff. And after that's done, before we load the program, we're going to download one more thing, which again, I will put the link in the description. This is the GLUA highlighter for Sublime. This is what is going to essentially add the syntax of Garry's Mod's functions and hooks to Sublime, where you start typing in something like health or damage, and it's going to autocomplete, well, not autocomplete, but suggest, like, oh, do you mean NPC health? Do you mean max health? Do you mean set health? Do you, etc. It's going to make it a hell of a lot easier to write and program for Garry's Mod. So, what you do, you go on this page, go to code, download zip. When you get the zip, what you do, I already have it right here, you extract it, and then you go and you grab this folder, not the first one. You want to copy this folder, the one that contains everything when you click on it. So copy this folder, the Sublime GLUA Highlight Master folder, and after you've copied it, then launch Sublime. When you're in Sublime, what you do is you go to Preferences at the top, Preferences, Browse Packages, and this should open up a folder. This is where you put all of your packages for add-ons and stuff like that. This is how to manually install them. You want to drop the folder in here. So paste. I already have it in here, but we're going to replace everything anyway. So now that I have the folder, make sure it's this one, the one that has all this fancy stuff inside of it. Close Sublime. Reopen it. And the way to check if this worked is you want to go to the top, View, Syntax, and look under GMod Lua. GMod Lua basically means that, yep, the game program, basically the game syntax is now in Sublime, so now let's say I type in health, it's going to autocomplete it, so health, set health, has enemy eluded, set max health, get max health, health item available, all this stuff that's in the game, it's going to autocomplete it. Or damage info, see how it automatically added the two parentheses. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in the next episode. But now that we have everything that we need, we can start writing code for Garry's Mod. And that's what we'll do in the next episode. This one was really just a prerequisite for getting the tools for the job. This is really all you need. Like, in later videos, hopefully if I get to those, we will cover getting additional tools for uploading your add-ons to the workshop, which, again, you have to grab a couple of things and set up a couple of files. but it's nothing too nasty. Anyway, before I go, if you have any questions or something went wrong or I screwed something up, which is inevitably going to happen, leave a comment in the video and I will get to you as soon as I can. Like, I know nothing is worse than when it seems everybody else is doing just fine with these videos, but you are like the only one who seems to have a specific problem. And it's something really easy once you learn after weeks of frustrations, like, oh my god, all I did was I forgot to put the folder in here, or I didn't. And it's really annoying when you're like, hey, can you help me? And nobody responds to you. So if you have any problems or questions, leave a comment in the video and I will try to get to you as soon as I can. You can also yell at me if I do something wrong, and I probably won't cry that much. Anyways, that's it for now.